Let's start with some keys to victory for both teams in this ball game. Looking at the New York Giants, Eli Manning, I think, has to be able to control the offense without turning the ball over. He can take some calculated risk, but he can't put the ball in harm's way, and that's going to be huge, not only for this ball game, but for the Giants offense throughout the rest of the season. And everybody's anticipating Paul Perkins' debut as the starting running back. This was a guy that had the talent last year, but had to pick up the blocking schemes. And we saw him get a little bit more comfortable within the offense as the season went on. Now he's the lead dog in the backfield. He's going to be expected to carry this load and do a great job in balancing out the offense. And if he can do that, the Giants offense with those weapons on the perimeter will be very tough to stop. And defensively, I'll look at the secondary and how they're able to match up against the Cowboys. They do a great job of moving pieces around. They're going to have a healthy Darian Thompson back there to team up with Landon Collins. We know about the versatility of a corner / safety in Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie and how he'll be utilized as a blitzer and move around the formation. So how versatile can they be in the secondary could ultimately determine how much success they have versus this Cowboys offense. Moving over to Dallas in this ball game, a lot of attention will be paid to their defensive pass rush. They have to do a better job this year of getting to the quarterback. I think, quite honestly, last year they were very underrated as far as stopping the run, but getting to the quarterback is something they have to improve on. If they can't get back there to Eli Manning this game, he's going to have all day to find those outstanding targets on the perimeter. Offensively speaking, I look at the tempo and the pace that the Cowboys can play with. They can go 5 wide, they can go 4 wide. It doesn't matter. They have a great quarterback in Dak Prescott that can control the tempo and the pace of the game. I think the best way to defeat a defense like the Giants that wants to be aggressive, that wants to be active, is by pushing the tempo, pushing the pace, and playing your 2-minute offense the entire game. I think that right there could be a recipe for success for Dallas. And on their defensive side, I also look at their secondary and how they'll be able to match up versus the versatility of the weapons that the Giants possess on the perimeter. You have a guy like Byron Jones that can do a great job playing outside, playing in the slot, playing over a tight end, playing back deep as a traditional free safety. So how they utilize him to match up versus this personnel that they're going to see from the G-men will be huge in this ball game. The biggest X factor in this game for the New York Giants will be their first-round pick tight end Evan Ingram and what he can do from a matchup standpoint. I think this guy has the potential to be a big-time star in this league. He can flex out wide. They can use him in line. He can block within the running game and also does a great job in owning the middle of the field. We saw that at Ole Miss. So he's going to have a huge impact in this ball game, especially as Odell Beckham may or may not play or may not be 100%. They're probably going to feature Ingram a little bit more so than they expected to, especially in the slot. The biggest X factor in this game is an obvious one for the Cowboys. It's running back Ezekiel Elliott. You may only have him for this one game before he's suspended. Why not ride that train while he's out there? I would expect to see Ezekiel Elliott get 20 to 25 carries in this ball game, maybe 4 to 5 passes out of the backfield. They're going to utilize him heavy in this matchup against the Giants because, again, they don't know if he's going to be suspended for 6 games. So while he's out there, they're going to maximize his potential and help this offense out as a whole. I have the Cowboys winning this ball game. I just think the difference in this matchup will be their ability to run the football with Ezekiel Elliott and also Dak Prescott's ability to eliminate the turnovers. He does a great job in protecting the football. I think that's going to give their defense time to get adjusted on the sideline, match up well versus what the Giants bring to the table. And again, their biggest playmaker may not be 100% or even playing in this ball game in Odell Beckham Jr. Also, I still have questions about their running game. I think right now the Cowboys are playing the Giants at the right time and they will come away victorious at home.